Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back once again in my class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine at your home. Today we are going to start revision of chapter 4, chapter 5 and chapter 6. I have already explained about chapter 4, 5 and 6 in our previous video. Please go through the previous video and watch it. Now, chapter 4, insects. Here we will study about insects. We know that insects are found in almost all parts of the world. They are the most diverse creatures on earth. They are in the soil, underneath your feet, in the air, above your head, and in the plant around you. Even in the frozen extreme of the polar region, insects are found active in the warmer month. Here you know that we already completed in the previous video. Complete the crossword with the name of insects. Complete the crossword with the names of insects. Here we have to complete. We already completed in the previous video. Today we will discuss about the different type of insects. Your first one is an insect that can also move backward. An insect that can also move backward. Your answer is, what is your answer? Any guesses? Dragonfly. Your answer is dragonfly. Now, second question, question 2. You can see here cross side and down side is given. You have to write the answer here. You have to complete the box which is given here. 2. A caterpillar eventually grows in this. What is this? A caterpillar eventually grows in this. So, my dear student, your answer is, what is this? Any guess? Butterfly. Butterfly. Now, question 3. It is found in human hair. It is found in human hair. What is this? Your answer is L-O-U-S-E, louse. Now, fourth one, jumping, chirping insect. Jumping, chirping insect. Your answer is cricket. Your answer is cricket. C-R-I-C-K-E-T, cricket. You can see it is given over here. Now, fifth one, come to the cross side. A jumping insect that make a noise by rubbing its wings. A jumping insect that makes a noise by rubbing its wings. Your answer is grasshopper. Grasshopper. G-R-A-S-S-H-O-P-P-E-R. Grasshopper. Now next one. Sixth one. A silver colored wingless pest found in books and clothes. Books and clothes. What is this? Did you know? Your answer is silver fish. Silver fish. S-I-L-V-E-R-F-I-S-H. Silver fish. Now, seventh one. A butterfly like insect that flies at night and it attracted by bright light. What is the name of that insect? Your answer is moth. M-O-T-H, moth. Now next one, 8. Silk is produced from its cocoon. Then what is the name of that insect? Silk is produced from its cocoon. Your answer is silkworm. S-I-L-K-W-O-R-M. Silkworm. Next one. Question number 9. A small wingless insect that feed on blood. That feed on blood. Your answer is bedbug. B-E-D-B-U-G. Bedbug. Now next question 10. A wood eating insect. A wood eating insect. Your answer is termite. T-E-R-M-I-T-E. Now question 11. A wood eating, it has a nasty sting. It has a nasty sting. Now your answer is W-A-S-P, wasp. Now 12th one. An insect whose name begins with the name of a month. Your answer is mayfly. M-A-Y-F-L-Y. Mayfly. Now here my dear student, 13th one, you can see here a tiny insect that live underground. I know you know the answer. A tiny insect that live underground. Your answer is ant. A-N-T, ant. Now the last question, question number 14. A crop destroying insect. A crop destroying insect. An insect which destroy the crop. A crop destroying insect known as locust. L-O-C-U-S-T. Locust. Now this is the revision of chapter 4 about insects. Now we are going to study about herbal remedies. Herbal remedies. Now herbal remedies are highly popular ways of treating diseases. Such treatments are collectively called herbalism. It uses plants and their product for the treatment of various ailments. We know that herbal remedies are very useful. Here you can see pictures are shown here. We have to read the following statement and we have to name the herb. What is the name of that particular herb? Here you know that first one, an aromatic herb used to treat stomach ache and flavor drink and beverages. Here an aromatic herb used to treat stomach ache and flavor drinks and beverages. Your answer is mint. You can see clues are given here. Your answer is B1, that is given here, mint. Mint is an aromatic herb used to treat stomach ache and flavor drinks and beverages. Now next picture you can see, second one is turmeric. You know that an important herb turmeric is. It is used for improving blood flow and treating cuts and burn. We know that turmeric is very useful for us because it is used for improving blood flow and treating cuts and burns. Now the next picture is of basil. A wonderful herb. It is a wonderful herb that helps in treating high cholesterol and guards against several cough and cold. It is basil. Okay. Now next one, E. Here a popular herb used for treating wounds, skin conditioning and fighting infection. We are very familiar of this herb. It is aloe vera. It is aloe vera. Now the next picture is of fenugreek. We know that it is bitter flavored herb that is an effective digestive aids. It is very useful for our digestive system. Now the last one is about, you can see the picture is given here. You know that this is a neem. A herb used as a base for toothpaste. It helps in the treatment of malaria and fever. Okay, this is about neem. Please go through the previous video which I have already uploaded on YouTube. Now we are going to revise our chapter 6. Here we will study about plant families. We already studied in the previous video. We know that all plants have certain feature which make them unique in their own. And given below is a quiz on plants. We have to identify them and we have to fill in the blanks with the help of the given clues. Clues are given here. You can see here clues are given. Okay. Now we are going to revise once again chapter 6, plant families. Now first is about the deciduous plant. We know that trees that shed their leaf at a specific season during the year is known as deciduous tree. Here you can see clues are given on page number 6. I already explained this chapter in the previous video. Now second one is the part of a plant that holds it straight and draws nourishment from the soil. The part of a plant that hold, what is the part of that plant that hold it straight and draw nourishment from the soil? Now we know that it is very important part of the plant, that is root. Root that holds it straight and draws nourishment from the soil. Your answer is B, that is roots. Now 3, tall evergreen trees that grow in cold and mountainous region. Tall evergreen tree that grow in cold and mountainous regions. Here you can see your answer is C, conifers. Now the next one, plants that feed on small insects. Plants that feed on small insects. Your answer is G, insectivorous plants. Insectivorous plants, the plant which eats small insects. Plant that feed on small insect, that is insectivorous plants. Your answer is G. G is given inside your clue. You can see here. Now fifth question, plants that feed on other plants. Plants that feed on other plants. Plants that feed on other plants. Your answer is A, parasitic plants. The plants that feed on other plants are called parasitic plants. Now sixth one, the green pigments present in leaves that traps sunlight. I know you are very familiar of this name. You have already studied about the photosynthesis from the beginning of class 3rd. You have studied it. The green pigment present in the leaf that traps sunlight, that is known as photosynthesis. The process in which green plants make their food with the help of sunlight, chlorophyll, glucose, etc. that is known as photosynthesis. Now seventh one, the process by which plants make their own food. The process, here you can see, I am repeating once again, the green pigments present in the leaf that traps sunlight is known as chlorophyll. Chlorophyll. I know you are very familiar with this word, chlorophyll. The green pigments present in leaves that trap sunlight is known as chlorophyll. And the last one is very important. I already explained it, that the process by which plant make their own food, that is known as photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Don't be confused about chlorophyll and photosynthesis. Chlorophyll means green pigments present in the leaf that trap sunlight, known as chlorophyll, and photosynthesis is the process by which green plants make their own food, that is known as photosynthesis. Now my dear students, we have completed the revision of chapter 4, insects. We studied about here insects, and next Chapter 5 Herbal Remedies, and Chapter 6 Plant Families. I hope, my dear students, you have already studied this chapter in the previous video, and you have also made the note of homework which I have given you earlier. Now it's time for your homework. I have already given you this homework in the previous video, but I am repeating once again here. Your homework is answer these questions. How do we get silk? Question 2. What is cocoon? Question 3. What is the use of cocoon? Question 4. Name the stinging insects. Here, second one, filling the blanks with suitable word. Insects have usually dash legs. Insects have dash pair of wings. Butterflies are attracted to dash flower. The silk thread is obtained from dash. Fifth question, dash and dash are stinging insects. Now, my dear student, I have already explained your answers of previous homework in the previous video. Please go through it. Now here I am going to repeat once again. Your answer 1 is, we get silk from silk moths. Silk moths live and grow on mulberry leaf. A liquid is secreted from the body of silk moth which changes into fine thread. Silk moth weave a cover around itself with this thread, and then this thread is called cocoon, and these cocoons are collected and silk thread is obtained from it. Here we know about how do we get silk. Now second question is, what is cocoon here? Now the cover weaved by silk, the cover weaved by silk moths around itself, that is called cocoon. Question 3, what is the use of cocoon? Here we get silk thread from cocoon prepared by silk moth. Now fourth question, name the stinging insects. We know that stinging insects are honeybee and wasp are some stinging insects. Now this is all about the question answer. Now second one is filling the blanks and suitable word with suitable words. We know that insects have usually how many legs? 6 legs. Second question is, insects have dash pair of wings. Your answer is 2 pair of wings. 3 insects, here butterflies are attracted to dash flower. Here fresh flower, butterflies are attracted to fresh flowers. Now fourth one, the silk thread is obtained from dash. Your answer is cocoon. Now fifth question, dash and dash are stinging insects. Here you can see wasp and honeybees are stinging insects. Now we are going to discuss about herbal remedies. I have given you homework in the previous video. What means herbal remedies? What are the different type of herbal medicines? How is herbal medicine used? What helps our diseases? What helps cure diseases? What helps cure diseases here? So my dear student, your answer is here. First one, herbal remedies. We know that a medication prepared from plant, including most of the world's traditional remedies for disease, that is known as herbal remedies. Now second answer here, we know that what are the different type of herbal medicine. We know that the different type of herbal medicines are echinacea, that is leaf, stalk and root, and second one is all about garlic, that is given here. Now third one is ginger, that is root. Okay. Now third question is, how is herbal medicine used? We know that herbal medicines are one type of dietary supplement. They are sold as tablet, capsule, powder, teas, extract and fresh or dried plants. People use herbal remedies to try to maintain or improve their health. People use herbal remedies and herbal medicines to try to maintain or improve their health. Now last question, what herbs cure diseases? Many healing herbs not only taste great but also have major health benefit that can prevent and cure diseases. For example, ginger naturally relieved nausea, loss of appetite, and motion sickness and pain. Now the second one is all about mint. We know that mint promotes digestion and weight loss. Ginger naturally relieves nausea, loss of appetite, motion sickness and pain. And second one, mint. Mint promotes digestion and weight loss. Now this is all about your homework. Now we have completed our revision of chapter 4 and we have completed revision of chapter 5 and 6. We have also completed the revision of our previous question answer. Please note down your question answer in your notebook. Thank you so much. God bless you.